Welcome back to Jeff's Giant Growing Journal. I'm going to start here in the greenhouse today. Probably a little bit loud in here. I got fans going, I got the radio on. If you look carefully, you'll notice I'm behind on my vine bearing. You'll see a little baby pumpkin there. We'll get to that one here in a minute. You also notice up here I've got some leaves that are wilted. That just started yesterday. They were fine an hour ago. It's really not that warm here in the greenhouse, so I'm not 100% sure what's going on with that. Probably has something to do with where I cut the main vine off, because I lost 10 feet of main vine. This plant should be a lot larger. I should have a lot bigger of a pumpkin on here. But let me show you what I did. See it down in there. That secondary running off right there. Sorry, it's going out of focus, but that secondary is that one there that's wilting. That fruit is aborted. There's no other way to put it. I can tell you it's probably 10 or 11 days old, and it's the size of a softball, and it's not growing. So it has aborted. I will likely take and cut that secondary off and just get rid of it, and then hopefully heal up that main vine there a little bit better. And that is why I have this fruit here pollinated. So that one there, I'm not sure how old it is. It's a few days old. Seems to be okay right now. It's still shiny. It's laying down awfully early, which does have me kind of worried. Not sure what's going on. The plant itself really looks healthy. There's really nothing major going on that I can see, other than, you know, obviously that wilting there. I'll inspect that and see if maybe by chance I got a squash vine borer in there or something like that. But like I said, I'm going to get rid of that vine anyway. And then depending on what that fruit does, I will take the time to catch up on my vine bearing and maintenance in here. If that one does not take off, I will pull the plant, and I won't have anything inside the greenhouse. So yeah, not a good year right now. I got more doom and gloom coming, so just, you know, sit tight and hold on. All right, now here is the 150 square foot plant. Got a tertiary sticking up there. I'll have to get that cut off. I think I got another one in here somewhere. I might have got it yesterday, but the plant here looks great. I am 100% filled in. Not completely terminated though. I have some snaking back through there. I do have a fruit right there that is a few days old. Right now looks good. That is my chosen one. However, if that one does not go, I do have a backup here. Let me get over my fence. So this one right here is a backup, but it is an open pollination. And I'm going to be honest with you, it is not looking good. I've had 2 aborts for sure. This one is not looking good. Looks like it might be aborting as well, because it should be a lot bigger than what it is for the age that it is. I'm not 100% certain because it is an open pollination, but yeah, we're looking at possibly pulling this plant as well. So not a good year right now. I don't know exactly what's going on. I will likely, I'm not going to worry too much about this, the 150 patch, but inside the greenhouse, if I do end up pulling the plant, I will, once I till it up, I will probably send in a soil sample to see what's going on, see if something got out of whack or what happened there. Now let's go on to something a little bit more positive. I said a little bit more positive. You can see the burn that is going on here with this plant. This is the 1989.5 Conway. I do have a lot terminated. I have one secondary here to get done, and then I got some tertiaries here that are growing. That secondary there will get terminated probably in the next couple days, and then the tertiary is growing off here and growing that way. We'll get to the end of the patch before I terminate them. A little bit of vine bearing I still got to do. I got to finish up out here, and then I got the other half of the whole plant to do yet, but I'll get to that here shortly. And again, we got burn. That's why the straw is there. I figured out that the outside part of the plant here was getting burned. The inside still looked good. So I put down the straw to hopefully help with the heat off of this black weed barrier. And so, you know, we'll see what happens with it. But right now, I mean, if that's the worst thing that happens with it, I'll take that as a win. I do have a tertiary here. Right here is that one, and it goes back to there, back to this secondary, and that I'll take that all the way up here to the end of the patch just to fill in and get some good leaves in here where the burnt leaves are. Same thing with this one here. I will take that out. That tertiary has to come off. These ones here will go up to these ones, and that's where they will end. Those ones will hit to the end of the patch and they'll be done. I'll terminate those ones. Same thing out here. I got some maintenance to do. I got vines crossing over each other there, but I'll get those buried today and get them all straightened up. But same thing on this side. Those secondaries there, once they hit the end of the patch, they'll get terminated. I have terminated the main at the pumpkin, and I'll show you that pumpkin here shortly. She's still covered up right now. I keep them covered all the time. The only time they get uncovered is when I do measuring or daily inspections. But other than that, they will stay covered. Rain, shine, sleet, snow, doesn't matter. They will stay covered. I do not replace the sheet if it gets wet. I have a fan, currently just one on the blossom end, and that's just kind of keep things dry under there. It is sitting on sand, so that'll help keep that sand dry and keep it from rotting out. So let me get over there and I will uncover it and let you see it. All right, and here she is. This is Nova. My daughter named her Nova. She gave me two names to choose from, and I chose Nova over the other one. And she looks good. I like the shape. Good size, growing good. I don't know exactly what she's growing per day. She's somewhere between 20 and 30 days old. So hopefully she'll start taking off and we can get some 40 and 50 pound gains. But time will tell with that. But I do like the shape. I like the color. I'm not a big orange fan. Yeah, there's Nova. And like I said, we'll get her measured up the next few days probably, and see what she's doing per day. And but other than that, yeah, everything with this plant is relatively good. That's really all I got this week. Not a whole lot going on, just trying to keep things healthy, trying to stay positive because of everything going on in the greenhouse and the 150. Just makes you sometimes seriously wonder why we do this. So I've kind of given up on them. I haven't 100% given up on those two plants just yet. But we'll see what happens over the next week or so. And next video, those patches may be empty. We'll see. But until then, there's Nova again. God bless and grow big.